Guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the recently launched Colourpop collaboration with Kathleen Lights. So I have here the brand new Dream Street palette and the two Ultra Satin lips that launched. So she launched this palette, and there actually was a lip trio that launched as well. The lip trio consisted of the two Ultra Satin lip shades as well as an ultra glossy lip. So lip collection, you have, I think it's Revere, I can't say that. The shade Dreamy. So these are the two Ultra Satin lips. They come in the standard Colourpop packaging, and then the lip gloss was kind of like a nude gold shimmery shade that was called Moonchild. Now the reason why I did not get the gloss, number one, is because by the time I got on the website to order this, when this launched about almost 2 weeks ago, the lip trio was completely sold out. Secondly, I wasn't that disappointed because I am really not actually a huge fan of lip gloss. So as much as I love Kathleen Lights, like she literally is like my favorite beauty YouTuber on YouTube right now, I just know that the lip gloss would have sat and it wouldn't have gotten any use. I'm totally fine with the two Ultra Satin lips. That formula is actually my favorite liquid lipstick formula that Colourpop has to offer. And of course, I was mainly excited about the palette. So let's go ahead and talk about the palette first. This is the packaging that it comes in. It literally looks the exact same as the palette itself. And even the back of the palette and the package itself looks the exact same. So I absolutely love the theme of this. I love that it's called Dream Street. I love the moon, the stars. I love how this looks like galaxy, dreamy, nighttime sky type of feel. I think the packaging is absolutely adorable. I love, love, love the packaging. Open it up and you will see that this packaging is pretty much standard for all of Colourpop's pressed shadow palettes. So there is no mirror, of course. As I go and as I use these palettes more, I try to film with them, I do realize that I really would kind of appreciate the mirror. I think I would pay the $1 or $2 more to have the mirror inside the palette, but it's not going to deter me from buying any of the palettes because I absolutely love Colourpop shadows and the value. So here is what the palette looks like inside. You have all of the shades. So there are, 12 shades? Yes, so you get 12 shades in here. This retails for $16 on the Colourpop website. I believe that it is available right now on the site. And let's go ahead and do some swatches. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the unit carton because the shade names are on the back. And it's hard for me to kind of lift this up, swatch, and look. So let's go ahead and start with this first row. We'll start this way and I'll work our way back. So the first shade that we see here, this is Shooting Star. Next we have Magical. Then we have Stardust. I hope these swatches aren't totally terrible, you guys. I'm horrible with swatches. You guys know this, I've talked about it before. Then we have Twinkle, which is the last shade in the first row. So there is the first row of swatches. Let's go ahead and move down to the second row. First one we have is the shade Sweet Dreams. Next we have Water Bearer. That shade is so pretty. Next one we have is Potion. So that is the second row. And then the last row we have Kaleidoscope. This shade is so pretty. I love this one. There's Kaleidoscope. Then we have Elfish. This is really a nice brown too. I love this one. Then we have Moony. And then last but not least, this beautiful duochrome kind of teal shade here. This is Mermaid Boy. So there are all of the swatches to give you an idea of how all of the colors swatch. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this palette. So let me go over what's on my eyes. So what I used was the shade Magical as my all over shade, my transition shade. I then went in with the shade Shooting Star, worked that into the crease, the shade here. Then I went in to Potion, and then I focused deeper into the crease, outer corners. Then I went into Elfish and packed that on the outer corners to create some depth. I did go ahead and try to use Sweet Dreams as my all-over lid shade, but it actually was really underwhelming. I was very surprised. Looking at this shade in the pan, I really expected kind of like a pop of just like metallic glittery color. And I noticed when I swatched it as well that it just wasn't as intense as I thought it would be. So I am interested in trying that with some glitter glue to see if maybe, or like a glitter primer to see if that would exaggerate that color at all or make it pop a little bit more. So then what I ended up doing was putting Twinkle on top of it. So that's what I put all over the lid. And then I used Elfish on the lower lash line. And then I used a combination of Kaleidoscope and Moony on the inner corner, and then Moony to highlight underneath the brow bone. Overall, you know, playing with the shadows and swatching them, I am impressed. I really do like the shade range in here. I like that it's very like eclectic. There's so many different colors in here. I believe that it, you know, it gives you an option to create many, many, many different looks. You can create a neutral look if you wanted more of a smoky shade by using Mermaid Boy, and then this shade here, which is Water Bear. You could really create an intense dark look with these shades. So I really do love the color selection. Overall, yes, I do believe this is worth it. If you love Kathleen, which I do, and you love these types of shades, I definitely think that this palette is worth picking up and trying out. It's definitely worth the $16. So that is my opinion on the Dream Street palette. So let's go ahead and move on and talk about the Ultra Satin lips. Again, I have the shades, the two shades that she dropped in this collection, which was Riviere, I can't say it, I'm sorry, and then Dreamy. So let's go ahead and swatch these. Dreamy is what I actually have on my lips right now. When I saw these colors, I was really excited. I love lipsticks that have more orangey, yellow, brown undertones. I feel like personally that is what accents my skin tone and my features best. I have more golden yellow undertone to my skin, so these just really complement my complexion. So here's what the packaging looks like for Dreamy. It has a gold, kind of like almost like a rose gold cap, and then it says Colourpop, it says Kathleen Lights, Colourpop, and then Ultra Satin Lip, and then you have the shade name on the bottom. So again, this is what I'm wearing on my lip right now. I will go ahead and swatch this for you here so you can see. So that is the shade Dreamy. I think it's a perfect, like, everyday, kind of almost like a your lips but better, but still gives it like that pop of color. I absolutely love this. I can literally see myself wearing this almost every day. I feel like it's that universal of a shade. I love it, and I love the Ultra Satin lip formula. I feel like it is the most comfortable formula that Colourpop has. As well as their lippy sticks. But out of their liquid lipsticks, I do prefer the Ultra Satin Lip over the Ultra Matte. So here is, I'm gonna call it Rev. So here is a Rev. Again, it's the same type of packaging, and it's like in a bright reddish orange. Kathleen actually drew me to these colors. I saw her talking a lot about these types of shades over the summer, and I became really obsessed. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. You can see that. And that is what Riviere looks like. That is such a pretty shade. I'm obsessed with it. The only thing I'm noticing, I don't know if I got like a defective one or something, but the stopper in this isn't that great. I feel like look at how gloopy this is, how much product is coming out on it. Is that normal, you guys? Do the Ultra Satin lip tubes usually do that? I'm having a hard time remembering. Let me see if I can pull out another one here. So here are two other Ultra Satin lips. I have the Lucky, what is this one? Oh, Lock Diary. This is from the Hello Kitty collaboration. No, I feel like that has a much tighter stopper to it. Look at that. There's not a whole bunch of product. And then let me just try one more. This is the shade Barracuda. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this was one of my favorite shades from them. Okay, that one is a little bit gloopy. Interesting, huh? I wonder if there's a difference between that Hello Kitty one and their normal packaging. I don't know, interesting. Nonetheless, I could care less. I didn't have any trouble with application or anything like that. None of the colors were patchy. They sit beautifully on the lips. They don't really fade. I feel like it is long enough lasting for the type of formula that it is. So that is my overview and consensus of the Colourpop Kathleen Lights Dream Street collaboration. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below if you guys picked up anything from this collection. What were your favorites? What are you most excited to use? Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like videos like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!